Hi, welcome back to Chaleese Bakes Cakes. Today we are going to learn the art of striping our buttercream. And it's not an easy technique, but you can do it and you can learn it. So I'm using this smaller striped comb today. Usually when you're starting out, I would get a bigger striped comb because the smaller the stripes are, the harder it is. So if you're starting, I would get a bigger striped comb or just go for it, and I promise you it will happen, even if it takes a minute or a long minute. Just keep going, have some failures and keep trying. That's how we learn how to decorate cakes, because you know that I have not always just made good stripes. It's a learning curve. So I'm gonna be here to teach you guys the technique so you guys can make stripes today. Also, we have a blue cake. I have the cutest sprinkles. That is kind of how I always get my color schemes for my cake, is sprinkles. I look at them, I find the colors, I'm like, that would be a fun color scheme. So today we're doing blues with all sorts of cute little pinks and purples. It's gonna be a fun day. So let's get ready to learn striping. Also, we're gonna do another technique today. We're gonna learn two. This is my other fun cake comb. I'll show you what we do with this after we get our stripes. So let's get our stripe on, guys. My past videos, I know that I've said that I really like the stainless steel cake combs because you can control the temperature on them, and it helps when we're decorating or trying to stripe this cake. We're gonna start right here, and it's super simple. You just kind of scrape away that buttercream. It's not gonna catch all of them this time, but just keep going. Try and do it in one smooth swipe. So, as you can see, it got some of it is still not striped yet. Just make sure that your stripes are always lined up with your cake comb. This is essential in having straight stripes. Just keep going, like I said. Keep scraping away that buttercream. Also, it is important when you are striping your cake that you have a clean cake comb. So you have to go and wipe it off, clean it off after every swipe. I'll be leaving for a second, but I'll be back. This is what happens when we do it in real time. Scrape that buttercream off, and if you want to warm up your scraper again, you can. I will warm it up again. Then we're back. Dry it off a little bit and start again. So find those grooves, stick in there, and scrape that buttercream. Make those indents. The more defined your indents in your cake are, the better and cleaner your stripes will be. As you can see, after scraping away that buttercream, our stripes are really defined. They're deep, the grooves are deep, and that is going to make the difference in clean, crisp stripes when you fill them with buttercream. When I learned this technique, I never made my stripes deep enough. I never refined them, so they didn't come out as straight and as clean of stripes as I wanted. So just keep going, keep scraping away until you have really defined stripes. After you feel like your cake is ready and you have really defined, clean stripes, the cake needs to freeze in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes before you add your layer of buttercream into the stripes. This is essential in clean, crisp stripes. So after you're finished making your stripes, pop it in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, as you can see, our cake has been frozen for 20 minutes. I have my buttercream ready, and in our piping bags, you just cut off the little end of the piping bag right here. You don't have to use piping tips for this, you just need a little snippet off the end of your piping bag. Then we just stick it right here into our grooves and we go. We're gonna alternate colors. So we're gonna do pink and purple. And remember, just pipe it right in to the indents that you made. Right in there. After our buttercream is piped into those grooves, it's time to start scraping it away. So this is a process. Just swipe very gently. We don't need to be scraping tons. We just are trying to smooth it out. Also with this technique, you have to clean your cake combs after each swipe as well, because you want your stripes to stay the right colors and not get mixed. Striping is definitely a process, as you can see. Just keep scraping away that buttercream. Striping a cake, you just have to have patience. That is a big factor in striping cake, because it won't look like anything's happening. It will just look like a mess. But I promise you, if you just keep going, keep pulling away that buttercream, cleaning off your cake scraper as you go, and your stripes will start appearing just like mine did. Now that we've got our stripes on our cake, we are going to we're gonna put a little bit more texture on the bottom. I just have purple buttercream in my piping bag, and we are gonna cover up some of these stripes. I know, but it's for a good cause. You can see I just kind of went around the cake a few times. It's okay if we're seeing a little bit of blue down here, because we're gonna cover it with sprinkles, so totally fine. It's supposed to look a little messy. That's kind of what we were going for here. So now we added a little bit of texture on the cake. Today again at Chaleese Bakes Cakes, and thanks for tackling stripes with me. I hope that my tips and tricks will help you guys be confident enough to go in your own kitchens and do this by yourself, trial and error. You guys can do it. That's how I learned. I find the best way to learn and perfect your baking skills is just being in your kitchen and going for it. Trial and error. That's how we do it. So go to your kitchens, get your stripes on. Also, don't forget to push the subscribe button on my channel and follow me on Instagram at Chaleese Bakes Cakes.